Guys, do you know that the legendary Edochie that is celebrating his 53rd marriage anniversary would not have happened? Do you know that the Edochie that the world is celebrating today, the man that different actors, different prominent personalities are celebrating today, would not have happened had the hand of destiny not strongly favored him? He would have been here, but not in this style and class, had God not strongly arranged events to favor him. Today, my people, let us look at how this great famous actor from Africa, from Nigeria, this celebrated veteran actor that rose and brought so much fame to our nation and brought so much joy and pleasure to our hearts, was nearly sidetracked in his destiny. As a young man, Edochie has always had a dream and a passion for broadcasting and for acting. Anything that had to do with entertainment and communication was his passion. So, soon after school, he applied to work in a broadcasting station. But because of the civil unrest in the country at that time, he was forced to relocate from Zaria, where he was based, to Enugu, his state of origin. There in Enugu, he joined in his father's career and started working at the railway station. It was there at the railway station that the letter of invitation for an interview, which he had applied in Zaria, was rerouted and arrived. But because he was known as Elvis Presley, not Edochie, nobody could, his bosses could not link him to the Edochie that the letter bore. The Edochie that was written as the recipient of the letter. So his boss dumped the letter in one of the files and work continued as usual. Business continued as usual. But one day his father visited, and when his father mentioned that this young man was his son, the boss who knew the father was forced to link the letter that was dumped in one of the files to him, and immediately the letter was brought out. Poor young Edochie, seeing that the date of the interview had already passed, started shedding tears. In panic and in desperation, since it was his dream to work in a broadcasting station, he rushed with a letter to the broadcasting station there at Enugu. It was there he begged the directors until one of them took pity on him and invited him for an interview. He did so well that he was the first person to be employed in that place. And so did it became that his journey into stardom began. Now guys, let us fast track to few years later. One fateful day, he was just walking around when one of his bosses, who was planning to prepare a play about Chinua Achebe's masterpiece, Things Fall Apart, saw the way he was walking and the way he was talking. This said boss then called him and asked him to act the role of Okonkwo in Chinua Achebe's great masterpiece, Things Fall Apart. It is very interesting to know that Edochie has never read the book Things Fall Apart. It was a massive, huge, divine coincidence that his boss should call him of all people and ask him to interpret that role on the TV screen of NTA station. It was that singular distinction that shot Edochie into the limelight, into the frame, into the mind, into the imaginations of millions of people across Africa and the world at large. Riding on the huge success of the program Things Fall Apart, Edochie segued or dovetailed into the Nigerian movie industry, popularly known as Nollywood. There, He so acquitted himself with such excellence, such talent, such proclivity, and such great and powerful interpretation of roles that it only became his image. And his fame only became bigger and bigger and bigger as he interprets roles and as his career continues to blossom. Today we celebrate a man of great success. Today we celebrate a man of great integrity. We are celebrating today a man who has remained steadfast, a man who has remained focused and faithful to his wife, who has traversed so many genres of interpretations and acting and still have maintained a high level of integrity, discipline, and a scandal-free career. Even as the world honors his devotion and steadfastness to what he believes in, to his family's core value and ethics, to the power of his interpretations, to the impact of his interpretations and his career as a whole, to the huge influence he has had in the Nollywood industry, to the great respect he has garnered for both Nigerians at home and those in diaspora. It is important that we recognize that heaven has a hand in heaven, and destiny has a very solid support to those that remain steadfast and faithful to who they are and what they believe in. As Edochie celebrates his marital vow 5 decades plus after his wedding, it is extremely important that our young ones, the celebrities out there who are enjoying flimsy short span fame, should learn from this great icon of our time that what makes a man is not how many women you can sleep with. What makes a man is not how many baby mamas you have. What makes a man is how, at the end of your life, you can comfortably look around you and be grateful and be happy that you have remained who you are and not be deceived by what is between the laps of women or what money can buy. You are not deceived by words of praises and flatteries that come from the mouths of sycophants, but that you have remained who you are. When Edochie was asked about his wife, he said, "My wife is that good that she literally shaped me, shaped my career." When asked about his son Edochie's adulterous saga, he said, "I am called the Bubedike because right from the start, I have always stood with whoever is right, no matter where you come from. I stand by the truth. You can't commit adultery in secret, and after it is made open, you expect me to bless such a union. I can't. His first wife remains the ultimate, and so shall it be, even when I'm no more on earth." My people, this goes a long way to show us the secret of this man's meteoric rise. And it goes a long way to let us know that all these celebrities that are trying to popularize and legitimize promiscuity are deceiving the gullible masses. Today, both faithful and infidels, both promiscuous people and trustworthy, honest people, both monogamous men and polygamous men, they all are clamoring to send their greetings to Edochie. Why? You may ask why? Because his success speaks volume. His success shuts down their mouths. He has made himself so strong, so powerful in who he is, that the light of truth in him shines and melts all pretenses and likes around him. So guys, let us honor this wonderful man, not just because he has been and still is a source of joy to us, Not just because he has been such a wonderful source of pride to us, but because he has given us a wonderful example in fidelity and integrity, in being faithful to those that have helped to form and lay foundation for your rise in life. For years to come, it shall always be said that Edochie, the great lion of Africa, walked the path of massive fame, walked the path of stardom, walked the path of universal accolade, of great recognition. He walked these great paths, these glamorous paths, with integrity, with dignity, with faithfulness, with honesty, and with solid appreciation for those who have helped him and held the ladder for him to rise. Do not be deceived, my people. It doesn't matter how the shallow celebrities out there try to make black look white. It is good to remain faithful to those that have paid the price and are deserving of your fidelity. It is good to appreciate and honor those who have helped you to rise. Thank you, the Lion of Africa. Thank you, Edochie, for laying a wonderful foundation for generations unborn to learn from. So if they tell them no one can do it in the glamour of entertainment industry, I will tell them, history will tell them that Edochie, the Lion of Africa, did it. I stop here for now, my people. Please, what do you think? Let me hear your opinions and your congratulatory messages in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please be part of us by subscribing so that you won't be left out anytime I post a new video. Also, like and follow our G-Squatter page on Facebook for more. Thank you guys for watching and do have a blessed week. Bye-bye.